just to make sure that we're getting the wheels turning and thinking about some ways, I'm going to throw in a few common use cases that we've seen our partners and customers use SmartConnect or Popdock, or a combination of the two, for integration with Business Central On-Prem. So the most popular one is probably order management. So ever since 2020, we've seen just a big boom in e-commerce and order management and having everything be automated and working. And if you're feeling like the on-premise system that you've chosen for an ERP is holding back that progress, and orders aren't getting fulfilled quick enough, things aren't passing between the different systems because you're doing manual exports or something like that, that's a great use case where we can connect to any of those marketplaces or web shops that you're using, integrate those with your on-prem Business Central in real time, so that as soon as an order is fulfilled, the customer can be notified. When the order is placed, it's in Business Central, and the warehouse can take care of managing it and picking, packing, and shipping. We want to make sure all of that is as seamless as possible, so that's where order management is a really good use case. Order to cash. So if your process is a little bit more involved, so like here at E1, our process is going to be a little bit more the order to cash flow, where we're going to have even quote to cash. So we'll have engagements with customers, with partners, building out the sale, scoping it, finding the right features and options that make sense, and then sending quotes, getting payment, doing the project, delivering, having change orders, a lot of things flowing, but the sales cycle is a little bit quicker. It's not like someone visits a website and just closes it. So that means there needs to be back and forth integration between whatever the system is that the sales team is using, typically a CRM system, and the back-end ERP, where maybe delivery is happening there using projects or jobs. Maybe you have items that need to ship. Those need to come in through the warehouse, or you just need to be able to report that to the tax authorities. You can do that here with order to cash. A big one that we're hearing more recently in the last year, and I think it might just be because Business Central is starting to hit critical mass now that they have over 40,000 customers, is the data warehouse use case. So taking data from your on-premise system and getting it to wherever you need it for reporting purposes. So it might be sending it to a hosted SQL server, it might be exposing it to Power BI or some other tool like Tableau to be able to process it. Getting that data from where it is on-prem and exposing it or moving it so that you can report on it is a really strong use case. And the last one, because I kind of tend to get a little too focused on the sales side because I think it's fun, we do things on the purchasing side as well. So we have customers doing Procure-to-Pay. I have a couple of customers in the last year that went live with Medius, where they're just handling all of that with a dedicated procurement system. And then when it needs to come into the ERP for reconciliation and things like that, we're going to handle that using the SmartConnect integration. So it's a really strong SmartConnect play so that you can manage your suppliers or vendors in one place and then have the purchase order process, all of that handled externally, and then just bring it in when it needs to hit the GL through the Procure-to-Pay process.